I think Minds is unique and special in a way that you can feel the passion the students have for science and engineering.
If you like studying, if you like gaining more knowledge, this is the place to come, because every day you will find people who have different skills, but the common thing between all the Minds students is they are all very motivated, very focused, very brilliant students.
Minds does a really good job bringing the community and research and big global problems together and bringing the smartest minds in the world together to solve those.
The quality of the instructors and their ability to just chat with you in their office and really engage with you as a person made me realize that science is full of really good people and a really tight-knit community that I want to be part of.
Not only helped each other professionally, but someone was moving, we were there. Or like someone discovered a great restaurant, we were there. Or somebody needed just to talk, we were there.
Now coming to Minds, I think I realized the importance of communication and leadership. It's helped me to become more complete.
I think it's really important to try to be more well-rounded and to do things outside of just what's expected of you in school. You know, there's a lot of things that you can learn outside of just a classroom.
Last year, our women's water polo team went to the national championships for the very first time. It was just amazing, and I got to spend a whole weekend with my friends doing something that I really loved.
My favorite experience here at Minds was competing in a programming competition. We were able to travel to Beijing to compete at World Finals, and that was a really cool and rewarding experience to share with my friends.
I feel Ordig is someone who cares about the earth, about the society, while being able to contribute technically.
An ore digger is somebody who wants to make a difference in the world and has the drive to work really hard to make that happen.
I want to gain even more knowledge, to study even more, and I'm looking forward to my graduation and my work to be called a doctor soon enough, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
I finally get to put the skills that I've learned here at Minds actually to the final test. I get to show all the hard work that I've done the past 2.5 years and show my employers the chance that they took with me was worth it.
That's what I'm excited about, getting to be in the workforce and challenge the knowledge that I think I have, and to actually improve it.
Came to Minds thirsty to learn, and I'm leaving Minds with a skill set that allows me to continue to learn my entire life.
I came into Minds wanting to discover where I want to take my career, and I left Minds not only having discovered that, but also getting a lot of the personal skills that I need to really succeed in my career as well.
Came to Minds just a brilliant student. I'm leaving Minds as a complete human being.
I'm leaving Minds with my eyes wide open. I'm leaving Minds with possibility. And I'm leaving Minds with encouragement as well to move on to the next thing and to do that really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the platform party as they enter from the left side of the arena. Today's ceremonial pomp and circumstance was performed and recorded by students in the Minds music program. The processional is led by Dr. John Spear, Faculty Senate Distinguished Lecturer, and Dr. Marcelo Simoes, Faculty Senate President. Dr. Spear is carrying the university mace, a symbol of knowledge and authority dating back to the 13th century, topped by Blaster, our beloved school mascot. Dr. Simoes is carrying a replica of the 16th century book, the De Re Metallica, widely considered to be the foundational book on mining and metallurgy. This book represents the body of knowledge shared by Mines faculty and students, and its opening and closing on stage indicate the beginning and closing of today's ceremony. Platform party members include President Paul Johnson and Provost Dr. Rick Holtz, student speaker Lane Boyd, department heads, vice provosts, and vice presidents, the Colorado School of Mines Board of Trustees, including alumnus and vice chairman Tim Haddon, alumna and trustee Patty Starzer, alumnus and trustee Jesus Salazar, alumnus and trustee Charlie McNeil, faculty trustee Linda Badalora, student trustee Hansel Kleeman. Continuing the processional are representatives from the Mines faculty and our doctoral and master's candidates who are making their way down from the bleachers. Today, we will confer 198 master's and professional degrees and 74 doctoral degrees. Flags on the stage represent the home nations of our graduates, including Brazil, Canada, China, the Cherokee Nation, Colombia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, France, India, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Japan, Jordan, Malaysia, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Peru, Russia, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Spain, Turkey, and the United States of America. Please remain standing until all of our graduates have entered the arena. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Colorado School of Mines singing group, the Natural Miners.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the boats bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Natural Miners will now perform the Colorado School of Mines alma mater. The alma mater opens convocation and begins commencement, marking the transition from Mines students to Mines alumni. You can find the alma mater's lyrics on page 2 of your program.
Raise your voices, engineers, your devotion sing. To the greatest school of mines, let the chorus ring. Hail to thee, CSM, to our hearts most dear. Every miner loves thy name, and every engineer. Honor, glory to thy name, these we pledge anew. While we live to sing thy fame, alma mater true. Hail to thee, school of mines, silver and the blue. Every miner sings thy praise, O alma mater true.
Please be seated. Please welcome the 17th President of the Colorado School of Mines, Dr. Paul Johnson.
All right, thank you. How about another round of applause for the Natural Miners? All right, good afternoon, everyone. To all of our graduates and guests, welcome to Colorado School of Mines, and thank you for being part of this mid-year graduate commencement celebration. In this ceremony, we will be awarding the most advanced degrees attainable in science and engineering. Our graduates are an elite group, in part because less than 1% of all adults complete either a master's or doctoral degree in engineering or the hard sciences, and in part because their degree is from Colorado School of Mines. Those of you here today who are familiar with Mines know that we're a pretty unique university. Since our founding in 1874 and for the past 145 years, Mines has focused on producing the top scientists and engineers, industry leaders, entrepreneurs, and the knowledge and innovations that the world needs. To do this, our graduate programs have always evolved to match the changing needs of industry and society. You can see that in what our graduate students are studying and researching today, with programs relevant to energy, manufacturing and materials, water and the environment, business and management skills, space resources, computer science and information technology, and health. Speaking of our graduates, are you out there? If the trustees aren't impressed, that's really bad because they got to prove your degrees later. So graduates, are you out there? Okay, that's a little better. We're going to give you a chance to warm up here because you're going to get to thank some folks who are here to congratulate you. So, as your friends and relatives will be clapping, cheering, and stomping for you later in the program, we'd like to give you the opportunity to first thank them for their support. I'm going to ask audience groups to stand and make a few remarks to them, and then I'm going to give you the chance to enthusiastically thank them. I'll give you a sign when you have to do that, but my suggestion is like stand up and turn around the audience and make a lot of noise for the groups that we talk about, okay? All right, I see 2 heads nodding. I'm a little worried. Okay, I saw 4. Now we're getting there. All right, will the parents of our graduates please stand? All right, excellent. Thank you for being here today. You are all probably very proud, but also pretty relieved that your son or daughter is graduating. Is that true? I see some, yep. After all, while they've been in graduate school, the neighbors and relatives have probably been expecting you to be able to explain what your son or daughter is studying and why. Let's be honest, you've mostly been faking it when answering those questions. You didn't want to have to do that, but what other options do you have when your son's doctoral dissertation title is something like Terrestrial and Satellite Radar Interferometry Applications for Ground Deformation Investigations and Urban Subsidence Detection, Landslide Velocity Monitoring, and Novel Failure Discovery? Or your daughter's dissertation title is Two-Dimensional Random Access Multiphoton Spatial Frequency Modulated Imaging with At-Focus Pulse Characterization and Compression. You tried to get them to explain it to you in relatively simple terms, but that ability seemed to decline with time in graduate school. I'm not sure how you handled that situation, but my parents probably would have reduced those 2 topics to, he's doing something with dirt, and she's trying to take pictures of the brain, but without a camera. However you handled being a graduate parent, your encouragement and support meant a lot to your sons and daughters. So thank you, moms and dads. Graduates, let's give them another big round of applause for your parents, huh? Okay, will all the spouses and significant others please stand? All right. You also provided emotional support and encouragement, and perhaps financial support as well. I'm just guessing, but it's possible that some of you had to remind your loved one more than a few times that perpetual student was not an acceptable career choice. And that while lifelong learning is important in today's world, it needs to be done in combination with lifelong earning. So thank you for all that you've done to keep these graduates focused on completion. Okay, now will the friends, siblings, other relatives, and coworkers please stand? You are the group we affectionately refer to as the distractions. You are the ones enticing our graduates to sneak away and hit the trails, head to the ski slopes, take in a movie, or make the short tour at Coors a weekly event. Even though you may have prolonged their graduate studies, thank you for helping our graduates find balance, as that is also critical to the success in school and life. So thank you. Now will the faculty, staff, and leadership of Colorado School Minds and Colorado School Minds Foundation please stand? You are the ones that deliver on our mission to educate, inspire, and innovate. You taught, advised, and mentored these graduates and competed nationally for research funding that provided many of their assistantships and funding. You continue to set the bar high and challenge our students to reach it. I like to brag that the Wall Street Journal named our faculty the tops across all U.S. public universities for their balanced dedication to scholarly research and classroom instruction. Congratulations on that distinction, and thank you for all that you've done to our graduates. Finally, will the Board of Trustees please stand? All right. This is an incredibly accomplished group, and all appointed by the Governor of Colorado. They are scientists, engineers, CEOs, business leaders, and entrepreneurs who are dedicated to Mind's success and believe strongly in the importance of graduate education and research. Graduates, you might want to be especially enthusiastic in your cheers for them because they have to prove your degrees later today. So let's hear it for the trustees. To wrap up this welcome, I'd like to take a moment to personally congratulate our graduates. Independent of where or how long ago you started on your graduate studies path, you've all worked hard to get here. As a side note, about 40% of you will be receiving your second or third degree from Minds today. So if you're in that group, will you stand? Let's cheer for you. Yeah. Some of you focused your graduate studies to get more depth in your major area. Others added breadth in a complementary engineering or science discipline. And some of you chose to acquire business and management skills through our engineering technology and management program. Continued participation in Minds varsity NCAA athletics teams was a bonus for a few of you as well. Others, particularly our PhD students, wanted to explore new frontiers in science and engineering through their research efforts, and they have now become the newest world experts on hydrologic systems, subsurface characterization, advanced energy systems, quantum computing, human-machine interactions, artificial intelligence, novel materials, biological and biomechanical systems, energy and mineral policy, and other topics that are critical to society, industry, and the world's future prosperity. Whatever your motivation or the path you followed to get here today, I want you to know the Minds faculty, staff, leadership, alumni, and trustees all recognize your significant accomplishments and are proud to call you graduates of Colorado School of Mines. I hope that you share and always carry that pride with you wherever you go in life and your career. And as you make your mark in the world, I hope that you will find some way to help others pursue their education dreams. You are all hell of engineers and ore diggers for life. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Rick Holtz. I'm the provost here at Colorado School of Mines. And now I would like to introduce our student speaker, Lane Boyd. Lane earned his bachelor's degree in geological engineering from Mines in 2016. And today he is receiving his doctorate in geological engineering. That is assuming, of course, if the trustees approve it. Lane is from the Cherokee Nation and is proudly wearing a stole provided to him from his tribe that reads Cherokee Scholar, written in his tribe's script. After graduation, Lane will be working as a tunnel engineer in the Washington, D.C. metro area. Please join me in welcoming Lane to the podium.
Thank you, Provost Holtz, for that wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, staff, friends, family, and loved ones. It is a tremendous honor to be addressing all of you on this most special of days. Today is not only the culmination of years of hard work and a celebration of our personal, professional, and academic achievements, it is also an opportunity to look ahead and prepare to launch into the next phase of our lives. One of the most interesting aspects about today's commencement is just how many milestones we're celebrating. We are a more diverse group than many realize. We come from a variety of academic backgrounds from every corner of the globe and have a wide range of goals and ideals to answer the monumental question, so what's next? Some of you, myself included, worked on PhDs for many years, and some of you for the better part of a decade, performing and publishing groundbreaking research that will lead you to very successful careers in academia, government, or in industry, or a combination of both, or all of them. And there were also those of you who came to Minds because you were drawn to our master's or certificate degree programs, as coming to Minds very quickly equipped you with the tools and skills necessary to either advance in your own existing career or jumpstart a new one, regardless of the time you spent here, where you came from, or where you're going next. I have the immense pleasure of calling you all an ore digger, not just today, but for life. And while the paths we take once we leave this room today are just as varied as the paths that brought us here today, one thing I know for sure: your hard work and determination made you incredibly valuable parts of society and the workforce. Many of you taught classes, took your own classes, and performed research, and all this with very immense personal responsibilities, families, children, other issues, and all of these things together will definitely lead you to very successful careers. And I believe that you may find that the soft skills you developed here at Minds will be as important to your success or more important to your success than your very impressive technical capabilities. Now, I would be remiss to only focus on the duality of celebration for this achievement and contemplation for the future if I neglected to help or acknowledge the people that helped get us here. To our family and friends, thank you for your support through this process, for our years here, and for encouraging us to eat something besides ramen or takeout or DoorDash when the workdays bled into nights and nutrition went out the window. To our professors and members of our committee, thank you for being an objective third party and for helping us when we need the inevitable struggle overcome or needed some advice. And finally, thank you to our advisors for your years of mentorship and for inspiring us to love a field that we may not have ever known existed if we hadn't come here. Allow me to leave you with one charge. If you take one thing away from the few minutes I'm spending with you today, please remember, as scientists, engineers, and all-around overachievers, I find that we very rarely allot time for reflection, for introspection, and for living in the moment, living in the present. We invalidate our personal journeys by fixating and obsessing on the next goal, the next big step, whether that be the attainment of a degree, the completion of a project, a promotion, what have you. And at this point, you may really wish to eliminate all of the unpleasantries of graduate school after today, the all-nighters, writing your research proposal on Christmas morning, or accidentally calling your family at midnight because you didn't realize just how late you worked past dinner. You may also be thinking about packing up moving boxes and preparing to move to a new state or country to start a new job in a few weeks. I know I am right now. And there will always be something else, the next step that we must reach for, the next thing that we have to obsess on. And I admonish you to make time to live for yourself, make time to actually reflect on what you're doing and why you're doing it. The last year or 7 was more than just the time that you spent to earn a degree. You advanced significantly in personal growth, academic growth. You made lifelong friends, some of which are in this room for me right now, and you lived a life to be very proud of. Time is not something that we can extract from a quarry or grow in a lab. And if we obsess and fixate with the next step, reaching the next goal, we forget that life is happening all around us outside these doors, and it's just waiting, begging for us to join in. Congratulations, class of 2019. We can't wait to see the lives you're going to live and the things you're going to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lane. I saw a few people when you mentioned that, that thing about ramen and takeout. I saw a few people in the audience going, there are more options than that. So there are things to discover once you graduate from school. So that'd be great. Thank you very much for sharing that with and being here with us today. Let's give Lane a... Trustees, what do you think? It's going to be okay. You don't have to sweat it anymore. I think they're on your side. All right. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Stephanie Tompkins. Stephanie is our Vice President of Research and Technology Transfer. She joined Mines after previously serving as Acting Deputy Director of DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, the organization that spawned the internet, unmanned vehicles, and the academic field of material science. Most of Dr. Tompkins' professional life has been spent leading scientists and engineers in developing new technology capabilities. In addition to government, she's worked in industry and served as a U.S. Army officer. Dr. Tompkins will speak to us if she's able to. She's been losing her voice during the day, so Dr. Fox may have to jump in and right in the middle of this. No, he's okay, okay. All right, so anyway, Dr. Tompkins is going to speak to us about the important role of graduate students play in research, and she's also going to announce the winner of the Rath Research Award. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Tompkins.
Thank you, President Johnson. I think the role our graduate students have in research is actually really well illustrated by the Rath Research Award. This award recognizes the PhD thesis with the potential for greatest domestic societal impact. And this goal of societal impact, this is at the core of Mines research, and it has been from our origins in supporting gold and silver mining nearly 150 years ago. And I had the privilege of reading the nominations for the award, and as always, I was struck by how well they exemplify not just the student research, but Mines research across the board, especially in terms of the depth, the diversity, and the relevance to society. So for instance, all of you, our graduate students, you have been working hard in the lab and in the field, sometimes deeply buried in complex multidimensional calculations, in order to change what is possible in both energy storage and solar cells, in metal alloys for industrial tools, and in the transformation of raw data into useful knowledge. You have developed new chemical pathways for creating the key materials for next-generation batteries, and for increasing production of these materials more than 100-fold. You have developed new models for complex battery chemistries and to accelerate advanced battery development. You focused both on how existing solar cells are manufactured, making them both perform better and cost less at the same time, and on developing different materials entirely to enable the commercialization of a whole new type of solar cell. You've given industry better access to metals for equipment used in harsh environments, where today problems with hydrogen cracking limits their use. And you've developed powerful new tools to extract information from enormous data sets, which can change and accelerate how we make decisions in complex circumstances when the amount of information can seem utterly overwhelming. You are solving problems that matter, and you are solving problems that benefit the world. You, our graduate students, you represent the full range of our mission as a public institution. You teach, you work with the community, and you conduct research. And in doing all of these things, you remind us that knowledge is not static. And today, more than ever before, as the world changes faster than any one of us can comprehend, knowledge has to grow, it has to evolve. And in the many professional roles that you're soon to take on, you will be critical to solving the problems presented by this complex, dynamic world in which we live. So now in the context of solving problems for the world, let's get back to where I started with the Rath Research Award. This award was established several years ago by Dr. Bakhta Rath, who was at the time a senior official at the Naval Research Laboratory in Washington, D.C. He's a member of the National Academy of Engineering, along with a very long list of other awards and honors, and is truly passionate about the role of research in society. Before I announce the winner, I would like to acknowledge and recognize the finalists for the Rath Award. So could you stand and remain standing while I mention your name, and possibly jump up and down, because with the lights I can't see you. So first, Abhijit Kale in chemical engineering. That helps. Brian Kagi, Metallurgical and Materials Engineering. Kyo-Wei Lee, Electrical Engineering. Tracy Hillary Elizabeth Schlemer in Applied Chemistry. Youngjia Zhao in Material Science. Congratulations to all of you for your outstanding scholarship and thesis and your research and its relevance to society. And now the winner of this year's Rath Research Award is Peter Weddle from the Mechanical Engineering Department. Peter, please join us on stage. So while Peter makes his way up here, his dissertation, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's entitled, Identifying and Developing Physically Based Lithium-Ion Battery Models to Inform Real-Time Control Applications. Peter was co-advised by Dr. Tyrone Vincent from the Electrical Engineering Department and Dr. Robert Key from the Mechanical Engineering Department. A foundational aspect of Peter's research is concerned with the development and implementation of new physics-based models that provide quantitative predictions of battery performance. So Peter's models allow us to represent significantly more complex electrochemistry profiles than the state-of-the-art does. So these models actually predicted new aspects of battery behavior that had never been seen before. And these predictions have since been verified by experiments done by the United States Navy. These types of complex models will allow the world to develop new battery technology more quickly, more safely, and more cheaply than ever before. The practical impact of Peter's research is amplified by direct industry collaborations. He's already working with battery manufacturers, for example. This makes his research available to a worldwide community of battery modelers and developers. Peter's research is positioned to affect technologies ranging from consumer electronics, such as your smartphone or your laptop, to energy storage at city scales. Peter, your research is clearly having significant societal impacts with ripple effects that we expect to see for years to come. We look forward to following your accomplishments in the future, and we congratulate you on your award. This is really cool. Hang on to this one. That one's got a check inside. So don't stick it in your pocket and forget about it.
Thank you, Steph. Your voice held out just long enough. We have the coolest podium in the world. We had to get it because we both have to share the podium, so we had to work on that a little bit. All right, this is it. This is the time where we start seeing students cross the stage. And we're going to start off first with our doctoral degree recipients. And I don't know if they're getting lined up yet over here or not. We're working on it. All right, let me tell you what you're going to witness. So a doctoral degree is the most advanced degree awarded in the sciences and engineering. Typically requires 3 to 5 years of in-depth research. And each recipient's name will be read, and our graduates will be accompanied on stage by the chair of their doctoral dissertation committee. This is the person who for many years has been their primary mentor and likely secured the grant funding to support their doctoral research. Then we'll get to watch something that very rarely is seen outside of the halls of academia, which is the special dance that takes place between the faculty mentor and the new doctor. And this is where the faculty advisor attempts to place a rather odd-looking piece of clothing around their mentee's neck. You know, Dr. Holt stands, so you can turn around. It's this funny-looking thing. Yeah, great job modeling there. This brief ritual can be entertaining, with the movements and head bobbing being unique to each student-mentor relationship, which can be stressful in the weeks surrounding the PhD dissertation defense. Provost Rick Holtz and department heads will join me on stage congratulating our doctoral recipients and their faculty mentors as they cross the stage. Just to let you know in the audience, it is totally okay to make a lot of noise when somebody you know crosses the stage. We should probably do a little warm-up on that. So let's do a warm-up clap first. All right, and then we're going to do, for the people in the back, we're going to do a warm-up stomp. Good, excellent. And then for everybody, we're going to do a warm-up cheer. And if anybody's got a noisemaker, let's do a warm-up noisemaker thing. Yeah. They're actually not allowed to bring any of that stuff, but you'll be removed from the audience in a sec. No, it's totally okay. But anyway, please feel free to be as exuberant as you'd like in your expressions of congratulations. And let's go.
In Mining Engineering, Dr. Jamal Rostani, Department Head. Dr. Marian Nico, Advisor, Dr. Elizabeth Hawley. Dr. Fei Wang, Advisor, Dr. Rennie Kanda. In Civil and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Terry Hogue, Department Head. Dr. Caroline Bakovich, Advisor, Dr. Michael Mooney. Dr. Deepanshu Shirole, Advisors, Dr. Amadreza Hedayat and Dr. Gabriel Walton. In Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Dr. Angus A. Rocket, Department Head. Dr. George Burton, Advisors, Dr. Brian Gorman and Dr. David Dirks. Dr. John Maingum, Advisor, Dr. Brian Gorman. Dr. Casey Davis, Advisor, Dr. Terry Lowe. Dr. Matthew Hain, Advisor, Dr. Terry Lowe. Dr. Kevin Talley, Advisor, Dr. Jeffrey Brennicka. Dr. Julian Benz. Advisor, Dr. Stephen Thompson. Dr. Thomas Boundy. Advisors, Dr. Patrick Taylor and Dr. Raj Rajamani. Dr. Avodi Tsijik Karum. Advisor, Dr. Patrick Taylor. Dr. Cheryl Hawk. Advisor, Dr. Stephen Chun. Dr. Brian Kagi. Advisor, Dr. Kip Findley. Dr. Ty Porter. Advisor, Dr. Kip Findley. In Electrical Engineering, Dr. Peter Owen, Department Head. Dr. Moeen Chubine. Advisor, Dr. Salman Mohageki. Dr. Adewole Ayoyade. Advisors, Dr. John Steele and Dr. Kevin Moore. Dr. Ricardo Siqueira de Carvalho. Advisor, Dr. P.K. Sen. In Geology and Geological Engineering, Dr. Wendy Borson, Department Head. Dr. Lane Boyd. Advisors, Dr. Gabriel Walton and Dr. Whitney Trainer Guyton. Dr. Benjamin Lowry. Advisor, Dr. Wendy Joel. Dr. Timothy McIntyre. Advisors, Dr. Alexander Giese and Dr. Murray Hitzman. Dr. Miguel Tavares Nasif. Advisor, Dr. Yvette Kuiper. In Chemical and Biological Engineering, Dr. Anuj Chauhan, Department Head. Dr. Alejandro De Pena. Advisors, Dr. David Wu and Dr. Carolyn Ko. Dr. Davi Costa Salmon. Advisors, Dr. Carolyn Ko and Dr. David Wu. Dr. Yan Wang. Advisors, Dr. Luis Zerpa and Dr. Carolyn Ko. Dr. Abhijit Kale. Advisors, Dr. Sumit Agarwal and Dr. Paul Straddons. Dr. Joseph Gardner. Advisor, Nanette Boyle. Dr. Matthew Osmond. Advisors, Dr. Melissa Krebs and Dr. Meena Pancheva. Dr. Randolph Pfeiffer. Advisor, Dr. Annette Bungie. Dr. Yang-Su Tsao. Advisors, Dr. Colin Walden and Dr. Yong-An Yang. In Mechanical Engineering, Dr. John Berger, Department Head. Dr. Sean Mills. Advisors, Dr. Aaron Stebner and Dr. Bayman Aminamade. Dr. William Hamilton. Advisors, Dr. Robert Brown and Dr. Alexandra Newman. Dr. Evan Resnicek. Advisor, Dr. Robert Braun. Dr. Shri Sesharam Avinash Mamidana. Advisor, Dr. Owen Hildreth. Dr. Lauren Sepp. Advisor, Dr. Ann Silverman. Dr. Claire Stebinger. Advisors, Dr. Gregory Bogan and Dr. Jürgen Brun. Dr. Peter Weddle. Advisors, Dr. Robert Key and Dr. Tyrone Vincent. In Petroleum Engineering, Dr. Jennifer Miskimmons, Department Head. Dr. Amr Albaneh. Advisors, Dr. Azra Tutunshu and Dr. Bin Bowie. Dr. Riyad Hanashmouni. Advisors, Dr. Xiaolong Yin and Dr. Hossein Kazemi. Dr. Omar Khalil. Advisors, Dr. Hossein Kazemi and Dr. Walid Alameri. In Geophysics, Dr. Paul Sava, Department Head. Dr. Shui Jia. Advisor, Dr. Rul Schneider. Dr. Aaron Prunty. Advisor, Dr. Rul Sneeder. In Applied Mathematics and Statistics, Dr. Gregory E. Fasshauer, Department Head. Dr. Nicholas Daines. Advisors, Dr. Karen Gregg and Dr. Hariswaran Sitaraman. In Chemistry, Dr. Thomas Jeanette, Department Head. Dr. Lucas Dahlin. Advisors, Dr. Matthew Pozowitz and Dr. Michael Garnieri. Dr. Tracy Slamer. Advisor, Dr. Alan Selinger. Dr. William Smith. Advisor, Dr. Kim Williams. Dr. Daniel Van Humesen. Advisor, Dr. Shubham Vyas. Dr. Logan Rand. Advisor, Dr. James Ranville. In Physics, Dr. Uwe Greifa, Department Head. Dr. Alyssa Allende Motes, Advisor, Dr. Jeff Squire. Dr. Andrew Prudian, Advisor, Dr. Jeremy Zimmerman. Dr. William Moore. Advisors, Dr. Uwe Greifa and Dr. Frederick Tovison. In Computer Science, Dr. Tracy K. Camp, Department Head. Dr. Jen Lin, Advisor, Dr. Daejun Yang. Dr. Kai Liu, Advisor, Dr. Hua Huang. In Economics and Business, Dr. Kevin Moore, Division Director. Dr. Stephen Dahlke, Advisor, Dr. Benjamin Gilbert. Dr. Haeyun Kim, Advisor, Dr. Roderick Eggert. Dr. Patrick O'Reilly. Advisors, Dr. Roderick Eggert and Dr. Daniel Kaffine.
You know, it's always kind of special watching someone cross the stage, hearing their name being introduced as doctor for the first time after working so hard. So let's give another round of applause to our newest doctorate recipients and their advisors. Okay, the next group up will be our master's degree recipients, and you know, there's a couple different ways of getting a master's degree here. One is doing a research-based, thesis-based, and one is to go through in coursework. We also have options of sort of working on your master's degree while you're working on your undergraduate degree here. So lots of different flavors in this group, but they've all worked pretty hard. They've all had to get the same number of credit hours. And they're all sort of new experts, either in fields that they studied in their undergraduate degree, or in many cases, a different topic to get more breadth. And that credential is getting to be incredibly valuable in the working world. So I look forward to congratulating all of our master's degree as they cross the stage next.
In Mining Engineering, Dr. Jamal Rostani, Department Head. Lee Zamayoa. Kyoto Imaizumi. In Civil and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Terry Hogue, Department Head. Thomas Bragg. Jenny Callahan. Bryce DeShazer. Sarah Mass. Sheng Sheng. Grayson Dowlern. Kirsten Marble. In Electrical Engineering, Dr. Peter Owen, Department Head. Braden Egtevet. Hazen Goodyear. Jacob Kirschner. Joseph Miller. Louis Setter. Travis Torres. In Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Dr. Angus A. Rocket, Department Head. Connor Campbell. Chloe Cook. Andrew Hood. Kenji Koike. Danica Johnson. Carrie McWade. In Geology and Geological Engineering, Dr. Wendy Borson, Department Head. Asha Mahatma. Zachary Palmer. Robert Perrigan Jr. Henry Sihombing. Wiley Walker. Alan Foster III. James McGinnis. In Chemical and Biological Engineering, Dr. Anuj Chauhan, Department Head. Kiki Zeist. Michaela Reynolds. Julia Stone. In Mechanical Engineering, Dr. John Berger, Department Head. Nicole Stackhouse. Sean Barrett. Curtis Burke. Mate Cernasek. Christina Champion. Tyler Evans. Andrew Fleming. Ryan Friedman. Alexander Garcia. Marcos Hernandez Rodriguez. Aaron James. Nooper Dilip Jamnikar. Sebastian Jolie. Allison Hatton Bannister. Alexi LaRue. Kyle Larson. William McAmer. Samuel Nichols. In Petroleum Engineering, Dr. Jennifer Miskimmons, Department Head. Venkat Ayagari. Guanhua Lee. Dongjun Lee. Abdurrahim Al-Mohim. In Geophysics, Dr. Paul Sava, Department Head. Tu Tao Bui. Xiaodan Wu. Megan Hansen. In Applied Mathematics and Statistics, Dr. Gregory E. Fasthauer, Department Head. Abigail Parks. In Chemistry, Dr. Thomas Jeanette, Department Head. Andrew Fletcher. In Physics, Dr. Uwe Greifa, Department Head. Connor Bray. Spencer Fretwell. In Computer Science, Dr. Tracy K. Camp, Department Head. Orden Aichedji. Arun Kashyap Arunashalam. Jordan Card. Melissa Duran. Mason English. Jacob Langfeld. Janina Lichtenstein. Hangrui Liu. Zachary Nauman. Kepler Novotny. Roy Procell. Daniel Rankert. Kirwin Vitaldek S. Lawrence. Blake Sanders. Hun Seo. Woo Sun. Alexei Yaramenko. Ali Zarini. Xiling Tang. Jane Lakshin. Ilham Permada. In Economics and Business, Dr. Kevin Moore, Division Director. Hannah Bailey. Eli Lyons. Nicholas Salmons. Jayant Saxena. Mohammed Tahir. Cody Barney. Nicholas D'Onofrio. Zachary Gann. Juice Hirwa. Tatiana Perechiachko. Branshu Palea. Lucas Santana Furtado Suarez. Maria Urdaneta. In Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, Dr. Hussein A. Ameri, Division Director. Midiban Gench. Cassandra Kraft.
All right, how about another big round of applause for all of our amazing master's degree recipients? Okay, we have a few more quick recognitions before we wrap up the ceremony. Many of us on stage are passionate about the transformative power of a Mines degree, especially for those who follow a road less traveled. So if we have any graduates who are the first in their families ever to receive a graduate degree, or if you took a detour from a job or career path that you were on to come back to graduate school in order to open new career opportunities, or if you're serving or have served in the military, would you please stand so we can recognize you? Speaking of roads less traveled, graduating today, we also have some of our NCAA student athletes who earn their degrees while training and competing on a national collegiate level. I know we have at least two, I think. Would you stand up? So, all right. Both runners, right? And Chloe has bigger bling than I do. I don't know if she wants to show everybody her All-American medal or not, but it's pretty cool. So they don't give those out in the stores. You got to run pretty fast to get one of those, and it's pretty amazing. And if you get a chance to see her at the reception, take a picture with her medal. It looks pretty nice. And in any case, both of these runners were on RMAC championship teams, and they both had NCAA appearances. So congratulations again to both of you. All right, now I would like to invite Mr. Charlie McNeil, Mines alumnus with a degree from the Mining Engineering Program and a member of our Colorado School of Mines Board of Trustees, to welcome our graduates into the Colorado School of Mines alumni community.
Thank you, President Johnson. It is my honor to welcome each and every one of you here today. Graduates, today you leave Mines as the beneficiaries of a world-class education, one that has prepared you well for what comes next in your life. You have graduated from one of the most rigorous engineering and science universities in the world. I hope you will take great pride and joy in this accomplishment. Your Mines education has given you the means to not only solve problems, but also to innovate for the benefit of society. You came here from every point of the globe to learn, build, and create together. You found common opportunity here, and that gives me great hope for our global future. Yesterday, you were members of a select group, the students of the Colorado School of Mines. Today, you become members of a very loyal and valuable group, the Colorado School of Mines alumni. Will all the alumni in the audience please stand for a moment to be recognized? Thank you. To our newest alumni, I want you to know that around the globe, you'll find other Minds alumni like you here today who know what you are made of. I hope that you and your families will join us in the celebrating of your new alumni status at a reception in your honor in the grand ballrooms of the Student Center. Go Ore Diggers. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. Okay, we have a choice at this point in the program. You want the short finish or the longer one? Well, should we take a vote? I didn't hear too much either way. Maybe they just want to keep going. They want a quiz. Oh, no, probably not. Okay, short version okay? All right. Okay, so the one thing we have to do is, you've crossed the stage and everything, but we actually haven't made your degrees official. So we're going to do that part of it, and then I'll talk about a couple things we're going to do, and then we'll wrap this up pretty quick for you. So I'm going to need some help. So I'm going to need the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Wendy Zhou. Wendy? All right. I'm also going to need Colorado School Minds Board of Trustees trustee, and Vice Chairman Tim Haddon. And so let me go over how this is going to work. So the three of us have to read the sacred language that makes your degrees official, okay? We have to do it right, because if we mess up, we got to start the whole ceremony all over again. So we're going to be careful about this. Between the two of them, I'm more worried about this one, but that's... yeah. So when we reach the end of the conferring part, and it'll be obvious to you when it's the end of the conferring part, we're going to provide the audience one more opportunity to clap, cheer, stomp, use their illegal noisemakers. And at that point, graduates, you can throw your caps in the air if you get caught up in the moment. And then we'll see Dr. Smoas, Faculty Senate President, is going to come up, and the De Re Metallica book that's up here, he will pick it up, and when he decides it's loud enough in here, he will close the book, which signals the end of the ceremony. And at that point, some loud music will come on, and the platform party will escape through those doors as quickly as we can. Last time we lost half the faculty, so I'm just going to warn the faculty. This is actually the first time most of the faculty have ever sat up on the stage, so follow the trustees. Go at the same speed they do, otherwise you might not make it to the doors before the audience starts heading to the doors. So, so please stay in your seats when we do that. And then at that point, feel free to meet with your loved ones and friends and everything out in the audience. I want to re-extend Charlie's invitation to meet all of us over in the ballrooms for a reception in the honor of our newest graduates. And let's see if I might forget anything. Okay, so Wendy will read some words, and I'll read some words, and Tim will read some words, and then I'll read some words. And then, let's see, you will cheer. Let's do the warm-up stuff. Okay, warm-up clap. Okay. Warm-up stomp. Okay. Warm-up cheer. Okay. The noisemakers. Okay. We've isolated them mostly over there. And then, Dr. Smoes is a little hard of hearing, so make sure you get up to whatever the highest, loudest level that you can do. Okay? So, Wendy, you ready? Yeah. We're missing one thing. Forgot that. For that, we're gonna. I think we're gonna need Dr. Boyd. So, Dr. Boyd, wake up and join us. Have a role for you.
I've served this role.
It's not official without the lightsaber. I've asked Dr. Boyd to join us here today because after this ceremony, Dr. Boyd is retiring. After 31 years here at Mines, And for many of those years, he was in charge of graduate studies here at Mines. So let's thank him on his wonderful career and service to Mines. Okay, ready? Oh, be careful. You better follow. If you don't read the exact words, it's all over.
Okay. Okay, would today's candidates for the doctoral, professional, and master's degrees please rise? Mr. President, with approval of the faculty, I recommend that the doctoral, professional, Master of Science, or Master of Engineering degrees as appropriate to be confirmed upon these candidates. The candidates who are not able to be present today will be awarded their degrees in absentia. Their names appeared in the program.
All right, good job. Thank you, Dr. Joe. Trustee Haddon and the Board of Trustees, I present to all of you these amazing candidates. Each has been recommended by the outstanding and universally acclaimed and totally best in the universe, it really says this, faculty on the planet and any university to receive his or her degree. I concur with the faculty, and it is my honor to present these candidates for your acceptance.
President Johnson, by action of the Board of Trustees of the Colorado School of Mines, taken on December the 9th, 2019, I direct you to award these candidates the degrees they have earned.
All right, almost there. Okay, why don't we have the audience stand, because you probably want to. It's much easier to make noise at the end of these lines. Graduates, you ready? Yep, okay, thumbs up. Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon all those who have been recommended by the faculty the degrees of doctorate, professional master, master of science, or master of engineering with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2019. Go War Diggers.